Mbachanka, mbanka, mbachanka, mbozo, mbachanka, mbanka, mbachanka, mbozo, mbachanka, mbanka, mbachanka, mbozo. This is the story of an orphan whose mother is late. But before the demise of the mother, she was the friend of the mother, and they were very close. They played together. The mom teaches her histories, events, dance, culture of the land, without knowing that she was preparing her for the future blessing that will make her to be the accepted princess of the land. But when the mom passed out, she became very lonely, bittered. She was looking for the mother everywhere, but the mother was nowhere to be found. She will get to lonely places and she will cry very mourning sounds. Nemo, 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 Nemo. Onye ga-akpọ mama nwa, ọ bụ onye ga-akpọ nne ya nwa. Mama, ihe dị mma ka m ga-eme gị o. Ezinne, onye ọ ga-adịrị mma, nneọma. Mama, 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 mama bịa kpọrọ m o, mama. Gịnị ka m mere unu ji achụnụ m n'obodo? Gịnị ka m mere unu ji achụnụ m n'obodo? Emere m unu gịnị unu ji achụnụ m n'obodo? This one comes when she's bittered, when she's emotionally downcast, when there is dormant hatred displayed towards her. Gịnị ka m mere unu ji achụnụ m n'obodo? Gịnị ka m mere unu ji achụnụ m n'obodo? Emere m unu gịnị unu ji achụnụ m n'obodo? She will hum. And sorry that these songs are in Igbo, but that's the song, that's the way she was sang. I said it's going to be converted. So whenever she meets the mother so much, she'll be singing, Mama bia mo, mama, 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 mama bia mo, mama, mama beki no, mama. Then when she remembers the wonderful time she stays with the mother, she will turn to Chukubiko Kosie. Ochie fike mama me na kosie nemo. Ochie dike nem. Chukubiko gosie. Ochie fike mama me na kosie nemo. Ochie fike me. She sings these ones when she's emotion as too high up, asking God to bless the mother whenever she is. And when she remembers the wonderful time she spent with the mother, she sings these ones. Onye ga-akpọ nne ya nwa. Ụmụwa onye ga-akpọ nne ya nwa. Onye ụkọchukwu ị ga na-akpọ nne gị nwa. Mama, ihe dị mma ka m ga-enye gị. Aya mma, ezinne, onye ọ ga-adịrị mma, nneọma. Egwu dị mma ka m ga-agbara gị, nneọma, nneọma, onye ọ ga-adịrị mma, nneọma. Chukubiko gozie me. Ochie fike mama me na gozie nne mo. Ochie dike nne. So it's wonderful to spend good time with your children. Be the friend of your children. That won't mean you won't correct them, you won't discipline them, but give them such memories that whenever you are not there, they will always feel that you are there. Give them something to keep them going. It's wonderful to create such memories for them. Thank you. The name of the orphan is Miss Rebecca. That's the English name. Her Igbo name is Asa Mara Ezima Ejemba. So it's better to go by the name Rebecca. It is in the town of the forest lands. That is where the incident happened and where she was given birth to. She's beautiful, but her beauty is not as a result of pancake or makeup or eye pencil or eyeshadow or artificial lashes, but her beauty is coming from the natural creation. She's so beautiful. Rebecca lost her mom That's why she's targeted as an orphan. Her father was alive, but sickness took him to the land of the dead. Her father, Mr. Godwin, married 2 wives, the mother of Rebecca and the other woman. Events have it that the mother of Rebecca was killed based on jealousy. After the death of the mother of Rebecca, Miss Glorious was now tormenting and maltreating this lady called Rebecca. So Rebecca consoles herself with some of those morning songs. She keeps herself going with some of those good times she had with the mom. That's why she sings these songs. Ne 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 noma nemo ezin ne noma ne 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 noma nemo ezin ne noma ne 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 noma nemo ne ne noma ne 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 noma nemo ezin ne noma. So she continues, and as she is singing the songs, she'll be dancing all those cultural traditional dance steps. And as she was doing this, she was perfecting the dance step. She was improving on her dance skills, and it was becoming part of her innocently. Then it came a time that the prince of the land, Mr. Nwa Abase, wanted to get married. As a prince, announcement was made in the land. There was a town crier that went around to announce to everyone. On the day of the occasion, the stepmom of Rebecca sent her to the bush to do a lot of work in a way that she will make sure she will not have the time to get closer to the event. Every maiden in the town was preparing for that occasion because a day was appointed for it. On that day, the sound, the gong started. Everywhere was heavy. They all gathered at the square of the community as the king, the invitees, and the prince with his friends were all seated. Everyone was dancing. Everyone was presenting their children, their female, the most beautiful ones to come and dance, because everyone wants to be the in-law in a palace to the king. So while this was going on, Miss Rebecca, while doing what she was asked to do, the mom appeared to her and told her, this is the time. Leave whatever you are doing. At least you come back to do it later. Go and see what is happening. She was scared of the stepmom because she has not finished what she's asked to do. But the mom said, don't worry. We'll invite the spirits to help you finish everything. At the twinkle of an eye, the work she was meant to do, that was meant to last for the whole day, finished instantly. So she packed them and took it back to the house, casually, not having any form of good clothing outside the wrapper she was putting on and the one she used to cover her breast side. She went to the occasion, and being the kind of person that likes music or sounds, and the sound of the beat of the instrument is already happening, so she came to the place of the event. While she was coming, there were people already dancing. So she did a little step, joyfully in celebration of those that are dancing, not because she was going to participate. As the gods will have it, the king's son sends her from afar. He saw her, steps from afar. Her eyes got together with his eyes, and he gave an order to bring her to the front to come and dance a little, that he wants to see her dance. Everyone was amazed. That was when the stepmom noticed that Rebecca was around. She was upset. She ran to her and started beating her, quarreling her. But the princess, then the prince, they gave an order that should stop, that they should bring the girl, the lady, to the front. And the song started, and she began to dance. She put on the first step. The second step. And while she's dancing, she is smiling, she is singing. Ne 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 no ma ne mo is in ne no ma. Ne 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 no ma ne mo is in ne no ma. Ne 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 no ma ne mo is in ne no ma. Ne 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 no ma is ne no ma. While she was doing the dance, her backside was rolling on the air. In fact, she understands how to actually get a man eyes to concentrate on her. Is it the smile? Is it the beauty? Is it the buttocks that is actually moving on the air with scales? The prince had to stood up and now put on her the gold chain on her neck. Whoa! There was a celebration in the air, except from other families that were. How can a prince select an orphan with no good makeup, with no good dressing? But I tell you, the gods are wise. Thank you so much. After the marriage celebration, the king and the princess went home. One of the maidens of this princess now, who is Rebecca, was the friend of Rebecca and has been seeing all that has been going on, the maltreatment from the stepmom of Rebecca. The maiden narrated to the prince of all that Rebecca went through in the hand of the stepmom. That made the prince to invite the stepmom of Rebecca to ask why such maltreatment was labeled against Rebecca. So she explained, and the excuse she took was that it's mood swing. That when she's seen her time as a woman, her period season, her mood will change. After that, the mood will change. That sometimes the mood would make her to be angry. Sometimes the mood will make her to be bitter, even making her to hate another person. So, and no one is receiving that outside Rebecca. If of all the mood swing, change in circumstance based on her, she will all channel it as hatred to Rebecca. Then the question now becomes, as the prince asks, are you the only female? No. The problem is that you lack emotional management and control. Because just as you are, Rebecca is also a female. She go through the period section as you do. So why is it that who is she hitting? Who is she beating? Who is she punishing when she also goes through the season of the woman? So that was how the prince looked at it and said, Madam, you are just taking unnecessary because you are pushing it and blaming it to mood swing, and it should not happen again. So that was how, not just against Rebecca, but by adventure against any other servant, slave, or maiden she brings in. Teenagers, young maidens and young ladies, you have a lot to learn from your mothers. In fact, several things you can pick from your mothers can take you to the palace, even making you the princess you are. So be humble enough to learn from them. You may be young, you may think that they are old, but there's a lot you learn from them. Usually when they see the mouth of an old woman, it will be looking as if that she did not use that same mouth to suck breast. There's need for the female gender to learn a lot from the good mothers that surrounds them. May not be your own immediate mother, but there are mothers that you can learn a lot from, and it can take you far. So far in life. Look at how Mbachanka Mbozo took Miss Rebecca to the palace, because she concentrated and developed and worked on that training, on that skill given to her. Mbachanka Mbozo Nemo ọ bụ onye ga-akpọ nne ya nwa. Chukwu biko gọzie ochie dike mama me na gọzie nne m ochie dike nne. And Praise Mbargo once said, Sweet mother, I no go forget you for the suffer way you suffer for me. Sweet mother, oh. So yes, a lot of music have gone into recognizing the works of the mothers. It cannot be overemphasized. Is it the waking up in the night to feed them? Is it the being awake all the night? Is it when they are sick, when they poop, when they bath, they wash for them and cook for them and do all that? So please, this is dedicated to all the mothers. You are recognized and you are highly loved. Blessings. For those that the hand and wickedness of the hands of death took their mothers early in life, yes, the vacuum is there and it's very difficult to be filled. Please take heart. There's nothing else that you can do about it or anyone can do. And you can as well, if you observe, some people have played a very high role of motherhood, loving and care. But yes, it is known that it cannot still be compared to if your mother was alive. That vacuum is still there. But take heart, make up your mind to as well be the love and care to others. But we recognize you, we ask you to take heart, we ask you to be encouraged, we ask you to be strong. It can be challenging and it's difficult to lose a beloved mother very early in life, and all throughout your life you have not seen care, you have not seen love, you have not seen closeness, you have not seen somebody to hug, somebody to lie on her legs, somebody to play around with, somebody to in your mistakes and still cuddle you and love you and treat you and do a lot of, mothers can display this love without actually holding back. Please take heart. The mother, wherever she is, still loves you and didn't desire to have left you that early age as an orphan. It's not their desire that they left you. As you are mourning them, as you are longing for them, as you wished that they would have been around to see you celebrate, as you wish that they would have been around to see you become the person that you have been now, that you are now, they would have also loved that even more. They would have loved to be around to show you love, to show you care. Please, whatever you experience, whatever you see, please don't always go in, don't always be that lonely as if the whole world have collapsed. Be that love they would have shown. And such that you still see mothers that will still fit in. And let go, just let go. Thank you so much for always tuning in to African Relaxing Tales of the G's. You are that G and we recognize you for always tuning in. That G is dedicated to you. And that African Relaxing Tales in a short form or acronym is ARTX, ARTX/of/the and /G's, GX. Thank you so much for watching. And I believe you must have learned something. Please comment, like, share, and always give us feedback on how to keep you that on how to make you watching this better. God bless.